Hello there, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to be talking about the perfect Walt Disney World itinerary for a Disney princess fan.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
So if you're watching this video, my guess would be that you have a Disney obsessed daughter. You grew up with the Disney movies and you're a Disney fan yourself, a Disney princess fan yourself, and you're planning a really fun girls trip, like a bachelorette or just a girls trip. I'm guilty of going on Disney princess girls trips without my princess obsessed daughter. Or you are running the Disney Princess Half Marathon. So you are looking for a princess-inspired Disney trip. Obviously, that's super easy because if there's one thing that's synonymous with Disney, it's princess. So give me a thumbs up, like below if you are a Disney princess fan. I should see a ton, right? So I recently wrote a blog post about some of the things that you could do if you were a Disney princess fan, where you should stay, where you should eat, those kind of fun things. And you can kind of put together an itinerary on your own based on that information. So I'll put a link to that blog post below. But in this video, I wanted to get a little bit more granular and talk about what my ideal Disney princess vacation would be. I'm stuck at home with my daughter. We're watching, she calls it Bop Boo, Bippity Boppity Boo on repeat. So I'm getting so excited to bring her back to the parks. She's still a little young for this vacation I have planned, so it's probably a few years off. But when she's old enough for Bippity Boppity Boutique, so when she turns 3, and when she is a little bit more well-behaved for tea, this is the itinerary that I plan on using with her. So I hope that you get some inspiration from it and you're able to start planning your own Disney princess trip from it. If you want help creating the perfect trip for your Disney princess, you know where to find me, Christina at showcasetheworld.com. I would love to help you plan your vacation. I would love to help you make all of your reservations and your dining reservations and all these fast passes I'm going to recommend. So you don't have to worry about it. It's no additional cost. So don't think that you can't afford a travel agent. You can afford me because it's the same cost as your Disney vacation. You just have added help. And I'd love to be that added help for you. So again, email me, Christina at showcasetheworld.com, or go to my website, showcasetheworld.com/request-a-quote. So Showcase the World, request a quote. I'll put the link below and we'll get you started on planning. So let's get started into the content of this video. So I will say, if you are going on a Disney princess trip, you want to stay at a Disney princess resort. If you can afford it, obviously the Grand Floridian is going to be amazing for a Disney princess trip. A lot of these things happen at the Grand Floridian, so it's super convenient. It's not at the Grand Floridian, it's usually at the Magic Kingdom, so super convenient to be staying on a monorail resort that has that Victorian theming and the grand staircases and Disney princesses walking through the lobby. Definitely, if you can afford the Grand Floridian. It's not in your budget. The Port Orleans Riverside Resort has some incredible princess themed rooms. They have these little touches like the magic carpet on the floor, and there's sparkles in your bedpost, and the I'm like charades over here. The faucet is the magic lamp from Aladdin, and it's just it's magical. Those rooms are really incredible and perfect for a Disney princess fan. Another fun one would be the Little Mermaid rooms at Art of Animation. So you're going to get there, you're going to arrive to Disney World, you're going to check into your resort. If it's the Grand Floridian, you're going to then go to the Bippity Boppity Boutique. It's going to be the first thing you do and get your princess all dolled up. Or if you're an adult and you are too old for the Bippity Boppity Boutique, which Okay, can we talk about how I started the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique after I was older than 12? That is so not fair. So you can go to the Ivy Trellis and they have Disney makeovers that you can request a Disney character. So it doesn't have to be a princess. You can be anyone you want and they'll do hair and makeup inspired by that character. So tell them your favorite Disney princess, even if you're an adult, and you can get that magic as well. So once you have done all Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Cinderella comes down to the lobby and does a dance with her prince. So you or your little one can participate with Cinderella and then enjoy a lovely evening with Cinderella and her family at 1900 Park Fair. 1900 Park Fair is so much fun. Not only do you have Cinderella and her prince, you have her step family as well, and these stepsisters are hysterical. So even if you have a non-princess fan, I don't think they're gonna love the rest of this itinerary, but they will love this dinner because these step family gets you so involved and it's so funny and so much fun. And so the next morning you're going to get up and you're going to have reservations for breakfast at Cinderella's royal table. So we're Cinderella. You're going to eat in the castle and have a wonderful breakfast with some of Cinderella's princess friends. If you can, get your dining reservation before the park opens so you have a little bit of an edge on Main Street. You'll be able to get like beautiful pictures in front of the castle. You won't necessarily be able to rope drop because this dining experience is a little bit longer, but that's okay because riding all the attractions isn't the priority for this themed trip. So you will do breakfast, then you can go to Princess Fairy Tale Hall and meet Tiana and Rapunzel, make a fast pass for that, fast pass for Under the Sea Journey to the Little Mermaid, meet Ariel in her grotto, ride Prince Charming carousel, meet the fairy godmother. Princess can't have a wonderful princess vacation without the help of her fairy godmother, right? Then watch the Festival of Fantasy parade at 2 o'clock. I think that's a perfect time to then head back for a break before you have dinner at Storybook Dining. Oh, I missed a fast pass. So you're fast passing Princess Fairy Tale Hall, Under the Sea Journey, The Little Mermaid, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I would just do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train later in the day because you're gonna go have dinner with Snow White at Wilderness Lodge. So take a break at the hotel. Princesses need naps, just ask Sleeping Beauty. And then head to dinner with Snow White and her queen and Dopey and Grumpy. This is one of my favorite character meals. The food is incredible. What they did to Artist Point to make it an enchanted garden is magical. And my daughter, we went for her first birthday and she was booping Snow White on the nose. She was dressed as Snow White. Snow White kept coming back to see her because she just kept waving at her and was so excited to meet Snow White. She didn't know who Snow White was, but she just had so much fun, and she had fun trying to boop Grumpy on the nose, and Grumpy was not letting her because he was grumpy, and it was just a really, really great experience. So I love that for dining. Day 2, more princess dining. You're gonna get up and you're going to head over to the boardwalk. So to get to the boardwalk, you can either take transportation to Epcot and walk to the boardwalk, or take a minivan. It's a little more convenient and it's a little more expensive, but you don't have to walk across Epcot. I think it's worth it to save your feet, especially if you're wearing princess shoes. Glass slippers are not comfortable. So you walk through or just head to the boardwalk with the minivan or Uber if you have older kids or you're adults, and have breakfast at Bon Voyage. You head in through France, do the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, meet the different princesses around the world. So you can meet Belle and Aurora in France, then head to Morocco and meet Jasmine and Aladdin, head to China and meet Mulan, and then meet Anna and Elsa in the summer house before you have your fast pass for Frozen Ever After. After you've ridden Frozen Ever After, have dinner at Akershus. Akershus does have some of the same characters as Cinderella's royal table, but it might have different characters as well. So it is a Disney princess trip after all, so you might as well take advantage of all of the princess dining, even if they might be repetitive, and enjoy dinner at Akershus. And day 3 not gonna go to a park, you're just gonna have a princess day. This is what I would be most excited about. So start the day, if you're staying at Grand Floridian, start the day at the Senses Spa. If you are traveling with a little one and no other adults, then they have in-room dining. They have in-room babysitting. A fairy godmother will come and entertain your princess while you go to the Senses Spa. And all these people are vetted by Disney, so it's not like just calling a random babysitter on your trip. These people are, they're not Disney employees. They're contracted by Disney through a third-party company, but they are sponsored and approved by Disney. So I feel safe. I would feel safe using them. Then after your luxurious day getting a massage or a facial, I think there's nothing more indulgent than a facial, and princess like it than a facial. Get a nice facial. Then enjoy the Perfectly Princess tea at the Grand Floridian. There's multiple options here. You can have the Perfectly Princess tea. You can have the afternoon tea at the Garden View Tea Room. Whatever one seems to appeal to you. Do you want characters at your tea? Do you not want characters at your tea? Up to you. Pick one of the teas and enjoy that. And then have a fireworks dinner at Narcoossee's. It's not a character meal. It's not themed. It's just a very, very, very nice meal that would make me feel like a princess. So that's day 3. Day 4, you're gonna head to Hollywood Studios. There's not a ton of princess stuff in Hollywood Studios, but there are a few things. So you can go in, do the Frozen sing-along, meet Olaf, see the Voyage of the Little Mermaid, see the Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Make sure you check the times guides, because those are shows that are just all scheduled at weird times and you want to be just waiting around doing nothing. So check the times guides before you plan those out. And then finish the night shopping in Disney Springs. And not themed, but I feel like a princess when I'm shopping. Maybe you can get some princess merchandise, you can get some jewelry, Pandora jewelry. So seems like a perfect thing to do. Get a little princess charm for your special princess trip. And then have dinner in Disney Springs. Wherever you'd like, really. Homecoming's my favorite. Nothing's really princessy themed down there. You can have a really nice meal at STK. But yeah, enjoy dinner at Disney Springs. So 2 kind of low-key days, and then finish off with your last Magic Kingdom day on day 5. Have breakfast at Gaston's Tavern. Get a nice big cinnamon roll, because calories don't count on vacation, especially a princess vacation. And then go to Fast Pass Enchanted Tales with Belle. Fast Pass Princess Fairy Tale Hall, meet Cinderella and Elena. I mean, it's been a few days since you've seen Cinderella, so meet Cinderella and Elena. We haven't met Merida yet, so this would be a good time to meet Merida. Fast Pass the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, meet Jasmine, and then have dinner at Be Our Guest before topping off your princess vacation with the fireworks dessert party. Indulge a little bit. This is a Disney princess trip, right? So you want to be treated like a princess. So indulge in that fireworks dessert party after your dinner at Be Our Guest. And then day 6, you have to leave and it's time to go home, where you probably will no longer be treated like a princess or called princess. You can still wear your tiara though. So thank you for joining me. If you want me to help plan your trip like this, take care of all your dining and your fast passes for you. I already talked about that a little bit in the beginning, but just going to reiterate it, that I would love to create an itinerary. This isn't my Disney princess itinerary, but we can personalize an itinerary for you and your interests. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to do a bunch of these different themed trips. That's kind of what I've been planning all of these hypothetical trips since the parks have been closed, and I haven't really been working a whole lot. So I have a Toy Story trip I'm going to work on with a video coming out, a pirate themed one. Comment below with any other kind of themed trips you'd like to see. I think there's got to be a Star Wars one, but I might have to wait till that Star Wars resort opens up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that I helped you take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.